For the Native Women's Shelter of Montreal, signing this collaboration agreement with a youth protection agency was cause for celebration.
This is a new kind of treaty where they're going to be looking to us to help with the children in care, and it's going to make a huge impact later on.
At a press conference on Tuesday, Nakuset, still the director of the shelter, had this to say.
What happened was that it wasn't really implemented, nor was it followed.
The deterioration of the shelter's relationship with Batshaw Youth and Family Services is in free fall. The shelter has decided to suspend the committee they share with Batshaw and their parent organization.
What's difficult is that every time you bring an issue forward, it gets pushed back. And how many years does it have to get pushed back? Because on a daily basis, we're working with families that are coming in crisis, and they're like, this is not, I literally hear people running down the hallways of the Native Women's Shelter crying after getting off the phone with Batshaw.
In 2019, the shelter contributed to a report entitled One Step Forward, Two Steps Back. The report outlined several instances of systemic racism regarding Indigenous families and Batshaw, including Inuit children being told not to speak in Nuktitut during supervised visits, a lack of statistics for Indigenous children in care, and declining to create a consultation group with local Indigenous stakeholders.
Since then, they've offered to address our concerns under a diversity committee. However, we feel that being lumped in with other marginalized groups would not take into account our distinct history and legal status within so-called Canada.
The provincial health body that oversees Batshaw did not provide APTN with an interview. In an emailed statement, they said they will continue to work with other partners to provide adapted services that meet needs and that are offered in an environment where Indigenous people feel completely safe. Who exactly these partners are is not clear. Meanwhile, Nakuset says the shelter will continue to work with frontline workers, but they're through reaching out to Batshaw's upper management. Instead, they'll be looking at legal actions, including filing human rights complaints.
What we need is for the institution to make some changes, because it's like running into a wall.
Tom Fenario, APTN National News, Montreal.